Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
First down, they go right back to him. That run moves the ball across the 40.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. To throw, it's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Hill. Jakes past the defender. He's in the clear. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's Moore. On the move now. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Lewis. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Bootleg looking to throw. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Short loss on the play sets up second and long from the 18. Looking to throw here. That pass ball is incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's in the clear. The 30. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position. Down to the 24.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the one after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today. Extra point try coming now. With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14, Notre Dame, 0.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's a fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Richardson. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
So the offense stays on the field. It's 4th down and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
Now the receiver. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And 6 more points to the total. Now try here for the extra point. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Important second down play coming up. The DB's backing off from the line now. To bootleg here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Oh, the ball on the ground. The coverage team makes the stop on this return.
Catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Back to throw. It's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He's looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. So after the momentum shifts, Kirk, we are now dead even in this football game.
Chris, don't I have that feeling that which quarterback's going to have the ball last? It's going to be the offense, and the guy that has a chance to win this game may be going back and forth all game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. That was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Can he get there on the ground? The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. No press here. The defense backing away. Dropping back. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Heading left after the handoff. He's got the first and still going. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. And now they'll run it on the draw. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He's got it near the end zone. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Carr. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. He can't stop him.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. He'll toss it to the back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Carr. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
The offense starts with a short field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we go now. Third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to throw. It's Moore. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Touchdown, Oregon. And that will give them the lead now.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Going for a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
On the run, it's Hill. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Ducks. Strong game by this quarterback.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. It's a bullet, but incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. To throw, it's Carr. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaking free at the 35. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Give it to the back again. He's brought down out at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. toss play. Runner heads outside. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35. Notre Dame, 21.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires quickly to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Pulls it in. It's Hill. Breaks into the clear. Powering through a tackle. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense wraps him up.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Touchdown, Ducks. This offense really clicking.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42. Notre Dame, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Carr. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. Breaks loose at the 45. What a catch and run by the junior. The offense will line up. A chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Give it off for a draw. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but Strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught near the sticks. It's Richardson. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Martin. Powering through the defender. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. See if they can convert the point after.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He hands it off from the gun and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Back. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Irish offense is back on the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Pulls it in. It's Lewis. Finds space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Possession. Leaning on the run game here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Fights through a tackle. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, because that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
This is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
First real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Uh-oh, Chris. Here we go. We have ourselves a situation. Great job by this defense. Still within a possession of this game. Get the interception. Now you've got a chance to tie this game.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.